casting Mario on the
Y'all know what's going to go down.
And I knew that this was coming when I saw Sakana's team making it up to top 8. Derp and Sakana running the double Bowser.
I love to see it. This character is
You
so...
got tortured by Bowser earlier. I don't know.
Whoa, hang on. I seem to remember taking an entire set. I don't know what you're talking about. Some revisionist history right here.
I am unsure of that answer, production. The production actually asking us if,
we're
if
just
it's best of
commentating.
5 yet.
You think we know what's going on here?
They don't know.
I'm just trying to watch two Bowsers swing.
I don't know if it's top 8 best of 5, top 3 best of 5. We'll say
Right. Appreciate you, production.
Production doing the legwork. We'll let you know once they know. I would assume it's still best of 3. Usually doubles doesn't start best of 5 till top 3. But we'll find out as sparks are flying and Bowsers are swanging.
Yeah, and for the reason we're having this conversation is because we're in top 8 now.
Yeah.
This is where the heavy hitters really come out, and I'm not just talking about Bowser.
Who beat Omega Vivid? Genuinely curious.
Fatality and Stanito. I think second seed.
He doesn't even play this game.
I saw him walking around the Smash setup story. I was like, bro, you lost?
I was talking to Griffin this morning because I haven't seen him in forever. And I was like, are you in any brackets other than Street Fighter? And he was like, well, I'm in Street Fighter and I entered Smash doubles with Leon. And I was like, do you even still have a controller? Like, do you need to borrow one? Sure, you
borrow
can
the controller
this?
you were using.
No.
That's a surefire way to get my man to never enter another Smash event.
But they are the second seed deservingly. It's just like riding a bike.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be, I think they're currently taking on Murph and Tavares. That's the number 1, number 2 in Alabama. It is best of 5. Okay, so we have full best of 5 top 8.
Shout out, production.
Thank you, production.
And these Bowsers are looking pretty good. We got Max Rage as well. You got to be careful from Sakana.
I don't know which one's Sakana.
I'm going to assume it's the Leah tag because the other one's Derp.
See, but that you don't know.
Or is
Sakana.
that a bait? You think that's a bait?
It could be a bait because I know Sakana. Okay, so production telling us that it should be Leah is Sakana. However, again, I know Sakana, and that is something he would do.
Look, if Sakana's trying to troll us, he's going to get what's coming to him. Ooh,
trying to find some way off of ledge here. Omega doing what he does best, but like you were talking about, the Bowsers, despite being like a little bit higher percent, they're keeping pace here because the relative kill percents are quite different between these two teams. And
yes.
Kind of no slump, like or no slouch rather. Like you see Omega and you see Vivid, and you're like, okay, these are two of the best players in Georgia. Sakana's on that PR too.
And that was such a great bomb to break up the side B for Bowser.
Gosh.
Having those kinds of tools in this matchup makes it so much harder for Bowser to actually close out his kills.
But Sakana doing a really good job of just running in there with the dash attack, trying to keep Derp safe. Derp letting these up Bs fly too, quite frequently. Sakana finally joining everybody else down on Earth.
The blue chicken is here though. Can he finally start closing out these stocks? Gonna be so hard.
He gets to use Arsene before Bowser just eviscerates it. Nope.
Nope, he does not. Goodbye. And now you have to hold Derp at the ledge. Terrifying position to be in against Bowser. Now there's two of them there too.
Oh, a great Nair, but he's just a little bit too high percent for the Nair Bear to go into effect. Vivid doing a great job of backing up his teammate, and that's your teammate!
Okay, we're okay. That is one thing you have to be so careful of with that side B because you don't have full control of it, and that's going to be the first stock, but hey, this is a much closer 2v1 than we've had so far.
See him like tough guy walking through the Toon Link up B?
It's so intimidating.
I'm coming to get you.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hang on. Hang on, he could be back in this.
4 more times.
And only 85% as well.
Just needs a couple more side Bs, might be able to make this work. A back air on Omega will certainly kill now. I don't think that kills. Oh, it does?
And all of a sudden, we've got an even game here as Sakana challenging the 2v1.
Lentini, if I'm not mistaken, Sakana has an overwhelmingly winning record on Vivid in singles. And showing that off right there. Winning out the 2v1. Big smile on his face. That's him on the right. Sakana does it big.
I see you. Okay, the 2v1. The training weights might be back on out here.
Put him back on. Help. Get me out of here.
That was crazy. And that's Bowser, too.
I mean, Bowser's such a crazy character in doubles in general. Like, that happens sometimes.
He's so volatile. He either blows you up or he gets blown up, and there's not a lot of in between.
I can't believe that side B killed Omega at 130.
Yeah, real.
From cross stage 2. It wasn't even high. That was wild. And we're going straight back to PS2 in game number 2. Derp taking that frontline role. Gonna see if they can make it work as well as Sakana did at the end of that game.
Yeah, we see Omega trying to get something started here. You have to be so careful, especially when there's no Arsene to back you up. Ooh, so
much stress going on in this corner.
Upbeats.
My cholesterol rises when I see like 3 Bowser whirling fortresses in a row. We're going to be seeing a few less for a moment, though, as Derp goes down first, and Sakana might be soon to follow if Omega can pull off this ledge trap. But a great air dodge, no, and it's not enough, and they both go down.
And already 3 stocks gone for blue team. What a statement on the start of game 2 here from the red team to ledge trap that well and then cover both of them on the recovery in such a dominant manner.
After that first game, I think Omega and Vivid are just not taking any more chances. Vivid does go down to 2 stocks.
Ooh.
It's a little bit of a different story, though, if they end up in a 2v1 again, because Derp might not be long for this world.
I did like the little combos we had going out there, getting a lot of damage on Omega, but Omega's still on his first stock. It doesn't matter if you get some damage if you can't close anything out.
They're going to restock, but Sakana just gets murdered immediately.
Maybe we'll get one more stock, just to say it wasn't a 5 stock, it was a 4 stock.
Kill Brian once.
Trust me, TOs. That's like when you go to the TO after you get 3-0'd and you're like, it was close though. You don't understand.
The old classic. Trust me, all TOs want to hear how close you're set versus the PR players. It makes their day. Well, okay, that's a stock.
All right, one more. Get the blue chicken out of here.
Lewis just jumps off the screen and dies.
He felt bad. Oh, he was going for the SD.
I mean, he would have died first. Bowser would have died first, rather.
But you respect it, right?
You gotta respect it.
Gotta respect it. Would have taken him out of the game. Theoretically.
No. The game would have ended. All right.
But theoretically.
1-1. I'm very distracted by the cosplays in the background of the venue.
They're so good.
I see. That's whatever the lizard character, Reptile, in Mortal Kombat. Is that Reptile?
Oh, you've already lost me. I'm not an MK guy.
I'm not either. That's why I couldn't remember the name of the character.
Chad, anybody know the name of this character?
I think it's Reptile.
Reptile? If his name is Reptile.
It was the 90s.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's such a 90s name for a character.
That is a lizard. Going into this game, number 3.
Red team boxed in.
But it seems like they're trying to continue the same general strategy from the last game, and that is just don't let the Bowsers move ever.
Yeah, exactly. His defense, he's got that whirling fortress, but otherwise it can be a little lackluster, and he really has to commit if he's going to go for that whirling fortress, which means you're not going to see it nearly as often in doubles.
On these Toon Link down Bs, the bombs have been a massive thorn in the side of the blue team. Ooh. They have been very annoying for these guys to deal with.
Yeah, being able to break up the pressure so well. It's been great to watch the way Vivid plays the Toon Link, throwing out those bombs, throwing out those boomerangs, just these various things that shut down things like the side Bs. They break.
Omega threw out 3 straight up smashes and none of them connected. It was just not spaced correctly and decided to keep trying anyway.
Hey, if they walk in on him, it's so over.
I can respect that.
There's that up B. That's what I was talking about. It's so easy to punish that if you get the read. And again, red team, like you were talking about, not letting them move, not giving them an inch. Finally, a break out of the corner here from Sakana, an opportunity, but you have to start closing out stocks, right? And there we go.
That. For the first time in a while, the Bowsers were able to separate red team, and as a result, Sakana's able to quickly edge guard Omega and turn that into a stock. Vivid on 2 stocks as well, so everybody's joined, but the percent's looking a little bit disparate.
We just wanted some free rage out here. We're playing Bowser. You might as well double down, but that back throw almost going to kill Going for some Z-drop shenanigans. However, Vivid not able to find it, but still, one of the Bowsers goes down.
Yes, Derp going to go down to that. I think that was Toon Link back air. It was actually really hard to see through the smoke.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy how that happened because he was edge guarding Sakana, and then Derp just comes in to try to save the teammate and gets bodied for it.
Well, and that's like one of Toon Link's biggest things is the smoke of the bomb actually conceals quite a bit when he runs up into you to try and do stuff with it.
Yeah.
And obviously the Toon Link knows which button he's pressing, so he knows the back air's coming out, but do you?
That was nice from Omega, going so deep, knowing just how far that DLC 99 recovery can take you, and manages to turn this into a one-stock game for the blue team.
Looking for that down B, but both characters hanging from a tether off the ledge.
Oh, that would have been it. Would have evened up the stocks, unfortunately. Okay, it does end up happening, but Sakana slightly missed space there. You got to be so careful with that side B.
Oh, and Omega going to be able to just yoink Vivid straight out of there. It's looking like that that game one's becoming more and more of a distant memory. Unless a miracle happens,
yeah, it's
they
still
are
possible.
On one stock.
Oh,
but no, Sakana
well.
goes down, and almost in synchronicity, Derp loses their life as well. Yeah, that's look right in the middle of that crowd, next to the guy in the blue shirt. I don't know what character that is.
Yeah, I don't
cool.
know. Okay, I'm down for it. Put in a lot of effort on that cosplay. That's another thing that's great about events like this. People don't really show up with the half-baked cosplay. Everybody's going all in.
If you're flying in, you better be putting in the work.
Yeah, exactly. It's not worth coming if you're not going to do it right. And it's so fun to see how many different franchises there are. Like,
Vivid's rocking a trench coat too. I wonder if he's like, I don't know, somebody from the Matrix.
all he needs is the sunglasses.
I think
We're entering
he was wearing
multiverses.
some earlier, but I don't know where the sunglasses went.
I bet my man plays multiverses.
Nobody does yet.
Saw the
One more week.
You saw the character announcements, right?
Of course. We got Agent Smith
That's
coming
gonna
our
be
way.
crazy. I can't believe they added Agent Smith.
Nobody will tempt me away from my son Finn. I was a terror on the ranked ladder during beta number 1 with Finn.
No, I believe that.
I hit people with my backpack a lot.
Yeah, what are they gonna do about it?
Die.
Oh, okay. We're still going. That whirling fortress, even on hit, you're getting punished by Vivid, who's just waiting until Omega's out of the way. Great patience as well. Like, yeah, let him take a couple extra damage so I don't accidentally dash attack him for significantly more and send him off stage. That's the kind of optimization that gets you deep into top 8.
That's how you can tell, like, this is a real, like, static doubles team. They know what they're doing, and they know what their teammates doing at pretty much all times. And what Omega's doing right now is making life very, very difficult for Derp. But Derp just lets that down air rip, and Sakana with an up B, or an up tilt rather, in quick succession right after.
Pivot up tilt's going crazy from Sakana. Unfortunately, the side B is not doing as well. We've seen more and more. Sakana is really trying to force those command grabs, and the red team has been so privy to it and is just punishing it repeatedly.
Oh, popping him up with the guns. Derp gonna have to do a lot to get back and not able to.
That was good spacing. Sometimes it can be kind of hard to sneak
Sometimes
in.
you just checkmated underneath Joker down. Gun.
Yeah, it's tough.
Oh,
Okay, we're fine.
Nair after nair after nair, but if you're going to counter in my face, I'm going to command grab.
Did you see what that did to Arsene? That one side B just cuts the gauge almost in half. That's crazy.
Who cares?
Joker's a
He
bad
deserves
character.
it.
Broofy's a bad character. Losing matchup.
Joker Bowser 70-30.
You know, sometimes against Bowser, every matchup feels 70-30.
Every matchup's 30-30 because like sometimes shit just happens.
You just get blown up out of nowhere. He hits that down-angled F-tilt at the ledge, or a back air right there would have been disastrous for Vivid. However, swings out, has that faster frame data, and stays alive.
Looking for a nair here. Omega having a little bit of analysis paralysis on which Bowser to go after. Starts to like show his hand towards Derp and then goes, no, I'm going towards Sakana. No, I'm going towards Derp. And actually, now I'm going to be down gunning both of them. Derp getting sent high by these falling up airs, but Omega gets ping-ponged between the two Bowsers. He's down on one stock alongside Vivid. This is a very winnable game for the Bowsers.
And I
This
see
could be going game 5.
I see some max rage. You got to watch out.
Bowser
Whirling
F-tilted
Fortress.
ledge.
Oh man, he just teleported to the blast zone.
I mean, a Bowser back air on on Toon Link at this percent
Oh yeah.
might even kill center stage.
Yeah, but in the corner, no question. He is down for the count. And still an extra stock on Sakana.
Ooh, not quite the right direction.
Derp
Omega going to lose the entirety of that Arsene meter.
Bowser does do a
Vivid's
pretty
gone?
good job of shutting that down. If he can get his hit, right? That's the problem.
Oh,
You have to get
no.
your hit.
Oh, no!
Oh, we take those combos. Thank you very much, Vivid.
Doesn't even need to pull off the miracle 2v1 this time around. That's just a quick 3-stock from the blue team to take us all the way to game number 5.
Wow. Game number 3 looked so good for red team. I don't know how much of it was the stage, how much of it was the adaptation, but either way, things came together so much more cohesively for them in the game plan in that game.
Well, that was finally I believe the first time that we got off of PS2.
Yeah.
And so if Vivid and Omega have their way, they're going to take us right back to the greens. But no, Kalos?
What's our DSR ruling here?
No idea. Not a clue. I think it's LMBM rule set, which means no DSR, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll take a quick look and see if there's something listed here, because yeah, that makes a big difference with if you have to ban PS2 all out or if you get to save that for another stage.
Yep. We'll see. Some deep thought, some deep discussions going on between the two teams on stage about where they're going to be taking us next for this final game of the set. No matter what, somebody is going out of bracket at 7th. It looks like we might be going Battlefield.
Well, let's see here. No DSR, you were right.
So they are going Battlefield. They
is
probably did ban out PS2, though, after how those first couple games went. But with all these people we have on the stage in front of us, we're not going to see any character swap-ups.
No, we are not. I love that they are committing to it.
All right, game number 5, and let's get into it. Who's moving on? Who's going home? These are all Georgia players. So they are going home at the end of the night. They don't have to go to the hotels.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess it depends on if you win, right?
Yeah.
If you lose and then have to go home,
Let me tell
that
you,
feels so bad.
winning something and then going and sleeping in your own bed is maybe one of the best feelings ever. Not having to spend the night in a hotel and then wake up at 6 a.m. to get on a flight the next morning. That F smash connected.
He needs it.
No, he doesn't.
Oh man, this is getting really silly with the projectiles. You gotta get Vivid out of there if you want to get anything started for blue team.
So much damage already racked up onto the red team. I'm so confused as to why they let Double Bowser go to Battlefield. This feels like a recipe for disaster, and Vivid will not be making it back from it. So Omega is going to be able to refrag and brick the after that. Might be able to also clean up the stock off of Derp. Oh, no! Great fair.
Yeah. Oh no, why'd you do that? Oh, that could be the set right there. 21% and overextending. That's so bad for blue team.
Blue team wins this set, it's going to be because Derp turns into a tank. Derp needs to never lose a stock again, essentially.
And the same thing true for Sakana, right? 65% already. This is really getting away from you. Running forward with that fair on shield. That is not safe, my guy. And now we can just see them swinging desperately, trying to find something. Finally, a stock goes down.
Ooh, look at that deep fair against Vivid. Fair dodge into a regrab, but it's not going to be efficiently punished. Like I said, it's stuck in the corner here between two Bowsers.
Again, we see now Sakana going back to that please let me command grab you gameplay. And it's not working out very well from the corner, especially landing there. The bomb gonna get him remote. And 139% on this Bowser.
Yeah, that SD just completely changed.
Oh,
no! The SD just completely changed the game plan that the Bowsers were going for. They had to completely shift what they were playing for, and it played straight into Omega and Vivid's hand. This had gone terribly for them.
What an unfortunate way for this set to end. It was such a slobber knocker back and forth.
You know, there's like a 0.1% chance that
You believe?
the switch turns off or something. Don't worry, production, your secret's safe with us.
Yeah, we won't say anything.
And that's going to be the set.
Just get someone like stomping on the stage too hard.
Somebody on
just
mainstream like pops off and caves the stage in.
start swinging some chairs out.
But that is going to do it. Omega and Vivid eliminating Sakana and Derp at 7th place.
Very well fought set.
They're going to be moving on